Oh yeah. What's up? You know who here? The weird guy. Alright, well, we're back here at Mile Square Park. My headband looks really goofy, but oh well, I'm not here to look pretty. Because I tell you, 8 miles non-stop is not pretty. It's pretty, alright, pretty ugly. That's how I feel when I'm out here, especially on the second lap. And it's pretty rough, man, I gotta tell you. Get this thing off. Put it somewhere besides my head. There we go. So, yeah. I got 8 miles in 1 hour and 40 minutes. So a little slower than yesterday, but that's okay. I'm not going for a record. I'm just trying to complete 2 days in a row, 8 miles each day, non-stop. So mission accomplished. Another beautiful day out here in Fountain Valley, Southern California, Orange County. And so it's my Sunday today. Everybody else is Friday. Happy Friday. I got my crew here. My crew right here. What's up, dudes? You watching me? You looking at me? You looking at it? Huh? What you guys doing? You just hanging out, stretching? Enjoying the sun? Yeah? Want to say hi to YouTube? Say hi to YouTube, man. Alright, I'll stop bugging you. He gave me the eye. I don't want to make this into a Egyptian goose attack runner video and have it go viral on a reel. So anyways, both laps were kind of rough. Perfect weather. Can't ask for any better weather. Yeah, nice warm, cool breeze, nice temperature. Yeah, what are you doing? They're so cute. We used to have those kind of geese when I was a kid. So, it's my Sunday. It's probably, I'd say, 1 in the afternoon right now. And I still got all day, the rest of my day, to do whatever I need to do. But, you know, the song remains the same. 2 days off a week is not enough, especially when you don't get vacations. Here we go again, the no vacations nibble. But you know what? It really does make a difference when you don't get vacations. It's not enough. 2 days is not enough. You know, at least if they're not going to give us vacations, at least give us, you know, the 4-day work week, still getting our 40 hours, but give us 3 days off every week instead of just 2. That would really help. But no, we're going to get 2 days off, 40 hours a week, working 5 days a week, and no vacations. So it is what it is. I'm still grateful I have a job I don't mind too much going to, although it has its moments. So, speaking of moments, yesterday when I made my jogging video, I was saying how, you know, it's not pretty to try to get in shape. In fact, you know, if I feel quite ugly when I'm out here running, I feel nasty and like hideous looking because I'm all red and sweaty and I'm like just chugging along, and you know, it's just, I look all peaked. But you know, and I said, you know, it's just the ugliness coming out of me. And you know, I speak for myself only, okay? I want to emphasize that when I say things like that, I'm only speaking for my own experience and myself, okay? I personally, when I'm overweight, I don't feel good about myself. I feel gross. When I look in the mirror, the way I carry fat, it just looks gross. I don't look good overweight. Some people can carry it really nicely and look beautiful. You know, some people are overweight and they don't feel ugly about it like I do, how I feel when I'm overweight. It's a personal thing. You know, some people think they look good, you know, overweight. And you know what? If you're overweight and you feel like you look good and you think you look good, you know what? You're probably going to look good to other people. You know? It's all about your attitude and how you carry it. If you feel good, a little overweight or a lot overweight, whatever, and you don't have a problem with it, then nobody else should have a problem with it, you know? So when I say, you know, for me, when I'm out here running and I'm getting rid of, trying to burn off this fat, I feel gross, okay? I feel gross, and I feel like the more gross and hideous I feel, the more I'm transforming in my own brain, in my own physical, what I see in the mirror. I'm transforming from what I thought looked gross for me into something that looks better to me, okay? For me, personally, for what I see, because I'm doing this for me, okay? All this exercising I'm doing, jogging and going to the gym, it's all for me, okay? And nobody else. You know, someone might think I look better with weight on me, but I don't. When I look in the mirror, I don't like me more with weight on me. I like to see me with less weight and more muscle definition, okay? And I don't want to be real muscle bound either. I don't want to be buff. I just want to look trim and healthy. That's it. That's it. It's real simple, okay? And then when I feel like I look in the mirror and I see what I see and I feel better about it, makes me feel better, which probably projects what other people see also. Because if you're not happy with yourself, no one else can be happy for you, okay? And that's just how it is. So when I said that yesterday, I was speaking for myself only. And I don't judge other people by their weight. If they feel fine in their own skin, then I'm going to see them fine in their own skin also. I don't care, because some people like to be a certain way and they're happy with that, and that's that. As long as they're happy, that's all that really matters. As long as you're happy with yourself, that's all that matters, really. Because if you're doing it for other reasons besides yourself, you're doing it for the wrong reasons, okay? That's just how it is, right? Right, guys? Right? You guys are good in your own skin, right? Yep, see? You know, I wanted to just kind of bring that back up because I didn't want anybody to take that wrong. Like, I'm not shaming anybody out there at all. Who would I be to talk anyways? Because I, too, was overweight and out of shape. So I would be a hypocrite to judge anybody else out there that happens to be a little or a lot overweight or in between. So I just want to reiterate the reason I am doing this, getting myself back into shape, whatever it takes, however it takes, I'm doing it for me, okay? So I'm happy with myself, and you know, if anybody else is happy for me, that's all bonus, okay? That's all bonus. And if, you know, of course, you know, reality is water seeks its own level, okay? We all know that. We all know that there is exceptions out there, of course. And there's things that, like I said in my other video, people look for. And, you know, me personally, I'm single. I want my partner to look good for what I look for, okay? And for what I look for, it's a pretty broad stroke. I mean, I like all shapes and sizes, really, I do. But at the same time, for my lifestyle, for what I want to do for myself, I need a partner that's kind of doing the same thing, you know, that's kind of into getting in shape and staying in shape and having a kind of a fitness kind of lifestyle. And I need someone that can do that with me. Or, you know, I don't want to be like getting all in shape and then my partner just sitting at home getting out of shape. That's not going to work for me. So you know what I'm trying to spray here? I'm looking for someone that has, you know, something in common with me, you know. Although I do like women, I'm a heterosexual man, okay? I have no interest in any other man. I'll just say that straight up. So, you know, I like women of all shapes and sizes, but for a partner, I'm kind of looking for a partner that's active. Let's say that, okay? Attractive and active. So, but, you know, for a non-partner, someone to just mess around with here and there, I'm not quite as picky with that, you know. I'll have fun with whatever, as long as it's a nice person, right? And I'll leave it at that. I'm not saying I'm a male whore. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes situations present themselves, and you know it's not going to be like for a partner. It's going to be more for just fun. Well, then I'm not quite as picky with that, but I am still picky. I'm still pretty picky about anybody that I come in contact with physically. Okay. Definitely don't want to get tangled up with no gross, nasty person, you know, because I do want to maintain my health, my physical health and my mental health. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanted to bring up yesterday's video because, you know, after I watched it, I was like, oh, you know what? Some people might have taken that wrong and might have taken it like I was shaming anybody that, you know, happened to be a little or a lot overweight. And that's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I'm doing there, okay? I'm just saying, for me, that's how I feel about myself, okay? When I'm overweight, I feel gross, okay? Because I don't like the way I carry weight when I'm overweight, okay? That's what I'm trying to spray here. So I'm almost back to the truck. I wanted to clarify that. I feel really good. Legs are sore. I mean, that's 16 miles in 24 hours. So that's quite a bit of running out in the sun too. So I got my vitamin D on. We're doing good. I still got a few hours left in my day. I still got to do some shopping, some grocery shopping. Did get my laundry done. I had to take the crankset for my 2-stroke bicycle back because it wasn't the right type. So I went yesterday after my run and got the right one. So I got the parts to work on that bike some more. Might be doing that tonight. And also I got to do some cleaning. I definitely got to do some not spring cleaning, but just some, you know, vacuum and mop and dusting and stuff like that. So I got plenty to do for today. So I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up with that. Appreciate y'all stopping by, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. I hope I didn't offend anybody yesterday with my video or today. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to just speak my mind, and sometimes it comes out weird, and it is what it is. So y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll check you later.